Hey J fam.
Hey J fam. I'm gonna start it right here. Just, if you guys are new to this channel, I promise you we're not always ranting. I promise you it's not always about drama. But today was a special day, and somebody very special decided to be part of it.
So before we start, I mean, the only reason we're in the bathroom is because Jaylene is sleeping, and this is the only part of the hotel room that actually has really good light.
Yes, that's why we're sitting in the tub. It's kind of ghetto. You might hear an echo, but it's okay. We are about to spill the tea. Today, me and my boo are how many years?
5 years married.
We are 5-5. My husband right here, my beautiful, gorgeous husband, took me on a beautiful anniversary date so we could go eat and we could have food in our system to nourish our bodies with fuel and good energy.
I mean, for the most part, everything was going pretty good. I mean, the food was great. The service was even, was just as good, and it was a good night for the most part. Well,
until is the key word. Our table's like square. Do you guys know what a square is? A square is like four lines, four edges. Let's scoot over. Let's show them. There's space in between your tables, especially if you're at a nice restaurant. There's space in between your tables. You're not on top of each other. There's space. So between that space, there's airwaves, okay? So when you speak, your airwaves and your voice waves while you're speaking, sound waves for those scientific people here. For those sound waves stay within your range, right? They stay within your range.
For the most part.
For the most part, unless you're screaming, right? So what happened was, Jenny was tired. She had already eaten. She had already drank her juice. She was good. She was good. We were waiting on our dessert. We were having a good time. We were waiting on our dessert. So, my baby's sitting right here. We decided, we made the logical choice.
We made the choice to give her the phone. I mean, she didn't want to pass out. She didn't want to go to sleep there. So we put her on her. She get distracted, watching her show. Being, the considerate parents we are, we don't let her blast the phone.
The show is cute. You watch Cleo and Cookie, like it makes me want to sing the song, but I wasn't singing the song because I was being considerate, because if we're at home, I'm like Cleo and Cookie, and whatever the song is. If you guys know it, if you guys are parents and you let your kids watch Cleo and Cookie, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, let me just explain. The song is catchy, so I wasn't singing it. I was holding myself back from singing the song because I was being considerate. Jaylene is watching her show. She's right here, and right here, my baby is right here. She's in front of me. We're facing each other. We're having a romantic time. We're enjoying each other's presence, okay? So then, what happened was, behind my husband, the perspective, let me put this in perspective. Behind, far behind. Hold up, let's really explain. The restaurant that we went to, it's not just like your typical restaurant, okay?
It ain't no McDonald's.
It ain't a McDonald's. It ain't an Olive Garden. We ain't trying to say that we got money, but you gotta have money to be there, right? So we were gonna go broke just so we can have a nice dinner. That was the point, right? So we were at a place to have a nice dinner, right? So this place was like a very upscale place, So you would assume that the people who are there, have a little bit of moolah, or maybe are broke like us and decided to just show up, They don't know how they're going to pay for it, but they're going to pay for it, right? So these people around us, are high class. And if you look all around us for the most part, we're the only colored ones, right? So this is gonna make sense why I'm telling you the reason that we're colored. It makes sense, okay? So we're there on our table. My leg hurts, not even a massage it. It really hurts. Okay. So across us, there's a table
behind me.
Behind us. I don't like to say race. I don't like to say color, but they were white. 2 white ladies. I don't know if they were twin sisters or lost cousins. They were there. 2 men. Okay, if I can think of somebody who they look like.
Well, you're gonna show them a video, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a video. You guys are gonna see how they look like. Okay, because we're gonna expose them. You know what? We didn't blur nobody's faces out. So they're sitting down, and then all of a sudden, I see a blonde-haired woman looking my way. I was like, maybe she's admiring my dress. Maybe she likes my nail, my broken nail, something. Maybe she thinks I'm cute. You know? I'm just like, she didn't respond. She was just kind of like looking up and down. Then she starts looking at my daughter up and down. And I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, hold up. Maybe they think we're bad parents. Because that was what's going on in my head. I was like, they probably think we're bad parents.
Yeah, Evelyn, and she told me, she's like, these people behind me keep looking over here, keep looking at Jaylene, and you told me they probably think we're bad parents because we leave her, she's using the phone, while we're sitting here. And I was like, well, what do they care,
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, maybe they think we're bad parents. I was kind of like laughing it off. I'm like, it's past her bedtime. I'm trying to do it. Like, let me parent my children, whatever it is. So that's why I thought they were looking this way. But then this woman continues to peer her eyes this way. She kept looking at me like, like Kevin Hart when he was talking about like an ostrich, and the ostrich was chasing them, and they're like this.
His body was still facing this way, but his head was like this. And he was haul-assing.
Like that. That's exactly how she looked like. She kept going like this way. And I was trying to figure out if she had a problem. Like, I was like, okay, really? Like, why does she keep looking this way? Like, maybe there's somebody behind me. I was like, maybe she got a friend. Maybe she got a friend. I turn around, there's nobody there. And so finally, I'm like, I go like that, making sure that we make eye contact so she knows that I saw her looking at me, so she knows that I'm gonna acknowledge her so she can tell me what the problem is. Then she has the audacity. What did she say, babe?
She's like, what did she say?
Can you turn that thing down? Mind you, I don't know what she's talking about. I'm trying to figure out, making the calculations in my head, trying to figure out, do the mathematics, turn the thing down. There's a lot of things that we can turn down. I just want to know, what is she talking about? Because I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? Can you hear anything? Because I didn't hear anything. Well, what do you think she was talking about?
Yeah, at first, it kind of got us off guard. We were just like, I turned around and I said, what? And then she then replied, can you turn down her show? And pointing at Jaylene.
But she didn't say it in a nice way, like, excuse me, we're having a business conversation. Can you lower it down because I can't really hear my peers here.
And when she said that, the guy that was sitting next to her also said the same thing, like, we can hear her music, it's super loud. And
he said that.
Yeah, like, because at the same time,
I didn't hear him say that. I saw him turn around. Everybody, mind you, all of them are facing us, looking at us, right? Staring, me mugging us like they wanted something, like they really needed to see who we were, because apparently they had a problem. Hold up, because Jacob was going to the phone. He was actually gonna turn it down, and I'm like, no, hold up, baby. I said, no, hold up. See, the last time I knew we were kicked to the back of the bus, she refused to stand up. So let me tell you, you woman. See, this is where it gets lit. The music is blasting. I can hear your conversation all the way over here. I know you talking about that face cream that don't work and you still got wrinkles. You over here in my table. Did I tell you to turn down your conversation? No, I didn't. You know what I did? I chose to shut up and listen to my husband, pay attention to him, and enjoy the moment. That's what you could have done instead of coming for my daughter and coming for me and my integrity as a parent. She's a 3-year-old baby. Has she done something to you? No, she hasn't. So for you to look down on her and look down on us, that was the problem. She started saying something. I don't know what she said. Can't remember. Whatever. She started saying something very rude. And I told her, excuse me, do you hear the music around us and the conversations around us? Those are way louder than what she's hearing too. Let me tell you why. Because her phone, I couldn't hear her phone and I was sitting right next to her. So
she's a little baby for her to come out there and have a problem. She's only doing that because of respect. Literally. That's the only reason why. There's no other reason why. She's just trying to find an excuse. The voices and the music is louder than that. I'm just just waiting for the waiter to come.
Girl, if you have some keen ears, hear this. No, baby, I ain't turning her phone down. Since you can hear so good, you will hear my word. Then she gon' keep looking at me and keep staring and muffle little words, and all of her little friends looking back this way like they're 15-year-olds in high school planning to like bully people. You can't bully me. You can't bully the bully. What you mean? And then it was like, no ma'am, that ain't gonna happen. You know what, if you have a problem, I'm gonna call a manager. Manager, excuse me. And I pulled out the camera, and this is the footage I got for you guys, so you guys could see what was going on, so you guys could see that I wasn't making this up.
Those are. Alright guys, so this woman right here keeps looking over here and kept looking down at Jaylene and said that we should silence the phone, which you can barely hear. The music and everybody else talking is as loud as that. And she wants to keep looking over here, but she wants to start something. It's fine. I'm gonna call one of the waiters over here. If she wants to have a problem, she can have a problem, and she can keep looking. And I'll call the manager. I don't care, guys. This is my anniversary for her to be starting stuff. You don't want me to fight her. Should I fight her in front? Like, guys, I swear to you, I'm not in the mood. Today was supposed to be a good day for her to come at me like the way that she did. It's making me want to fight her. Dead serious.
So the camera died because we're talking too much. We're talking. So then she decides to start taking pictures, but she's taking pictures like this. Scared to show her face, to take a picture of me. Sure. Girl, be proud. Be loud and proud. If you go and take a picture of me, come to my face. Go like this. Pose, baby. Duck lips now. Tell me, get my good angle, girl. If you go and take a picture of me, let that glow show. But no, she decided to go. Barely looking over here, girl. I was going.
Yeah,
Jacob.
I was wondering at first, like, I was like, why she posing? Like, I ain't taking no pictures. And like, I mean, again, they're behind me, so I'm missing all of this action.
Yeah, I feel like I was being attacked by 4 people.
Jacob's the peaceful one over there, keeping the peace in this world. Look, she's filming me too. Look at her. Look, excuse me, sir, can you call me a manager, please, or somebody? Please, thank you. Look at her with her phone out, taking pictures. Should I give her my autograph? She's over here taking pictures of me, girl. Babe, dead serious, how are you gonna let her take pictures of me? Ask her if she needs my autograph.
I'm not the kind of guy that like gonna be like.
He doesn't come from nobody.
Well.
No, I mean he'll whoop somebody. I'm saying when he has to, he will. I promise you. Like throw your hands. You gonna catch him. You gonna get whooped. Yes, exactly. But
so like I'm not gonna be turning around because like you know they're not saying anything anymore. You know they're not like directly like trying to. So,
no, they were saying things and they were talking about us and they were looking at me. Yeah, not to you.
But like I said, I don't have eyes behind my head, so I wasn't like seeing everything. So I'm not gonna be like, what you looking at? And like you know. So I was like just kind of wondering what was going on, seeing Evelyn over here posing and then Evelyn tells me she's taking pictures over here.
So like, she was taking pictures of the baby and taking pictures of me. With first of all, girl, if you got that money, the type of money to be in this restaurant, you know that you got the type of money to get sued for taking pictures of my daughter. First of all, if I wanted to sue you and if I wanted to whoop you for having pictures of my daughter in your phone, I could right now, right here, no time wasted, express. She decided to be like taking pictures of me. I was posing because I was like, girl, do you need my autograph? Let me tell you, one day that autograph gonna take you far in life, baby. You might need to sell it when you gotta get out of a rough patch. Maybe you gonna need to sell it when you gotta pay your bill. Anyways, besides the point, I'm rambling here. Anyway, she started taking pictures.
Yeah, this is the meantime we're waiting for the manager to show up. So
yeah.
Then he finally does show up and he's like, what's the problem? So Evelyn starts explaining, you know, hey, so, you know, we're just chilling, whatever, you know, we kept the volume the same, the manager were like, look, I mean, do you find that a problem?
Hold on. I have the video.
Oh yeah, well.
I'm gonna show you guys that, but I just remember what I just said. I said the lady over here. I mean the young lady over here. I don't know if I could call her young lady.
I don't know if we can call her that, but the lady over there.
The young lady, if we can call her young lady, on this table right here.
Yeah. Anyways, she was low-key throwing shade already.
Dang, that is so petty. She don't shade no young lady, girl. She went with 50 looking 80. Like, come on, like, girl. Okay, anyways.
Anyway, so then we explained to the manager, look, because he was like, well, we can. He's like, I can't really control what other people do. I probably go talk to them or whatever. But we're like, he's like, if you guys feel uncomfortable, we can move you to another table, whatever. And I'm like, look, man, we're waiting for dessert. We're almost done here. Like, I'm not gonna get up and move just because, we're uncomfortable or whatever. Like, look, I'm like, I just want to let you know that, what's going on. So if something does, like, if it escalates for whatever reason, if these people...
Parentheses, if he means escalate, maybe if I snatch her wig off, maybe if I throw these hands, maybe if she ain't gonna catch these hands, first of all. Second of all, maybe if I whoop her in front of a very fine dining area in a very high-class place, that she gets high-class whooped, maybe you already know.
It's like, he's very apologetic or whatever, however you say that.
He didn't do nothing, but he was apologetic.
Yeah, he was like, we're sorry, whatever, if there's anything we can do. I'm like, look, I don't want to get like, I don't want him to be like, oh, well, we'll give you half of your tab. Like, I didn't want to get no special treatment because of the way they were treating. Like, yeah. I was like, look, we thick-skinned. The only problem, we're just letting you know, because if something does happen, you already know our stance and why, something.
Because it was our daughter. Because if it would have been us, it's different.
Yeah, and see,
but it's our daughter.
That's the biggest thing when it comes to, like, for me, when it comes to Jaylene and Evelyn, like, y'all don't touch them.
Said, told us if we could silence the phone that my daughter is using. She said if we could silence the phone that she's using. But the music is way louder than what it is. And she keeps staring over here. She took pictures of me. I feel very uncomfortable because the way that she was coming at me was very, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
you talking about the lady, not the employee, right? Like,
the lady in the black, yeah, right here. One of the guests, yes sir. And just the way that she was being very disrespectful to us. And we don't feel comfortable because we also are guests here in the restaurant. And again, she's covering her face because apparently she thought that we wouldn't say anything about it. She wasn't feeling uncomfortable when she was speaking to us in that way.
Yeah, she's 3, years old.
Everybody's speaking over the voice of what she's watching, so for them to do that is very frustrating.
I totally understand your frustration. I would be pissed too, especially with a little girl just trying to enjoy herself.
It's our anniversary tonight.
Happy anniversary, by the way. Can I move you to outside to the patio or to another table so I can get you away from that table? I'm sorry because I can't control. I guess I can't control what she said.
Yeah, I understand.
I get that part, but it's just, like, I thought I was an employee, but like still, like no other guest should be treating other guests like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're all paying guests here. You all deserve to be treated equally.
It's just I guess in a way for us, it's just so you guys know and aware of if anything or whatever escalate or whatever. So you guys are aware of the situation.
Yeah, because of the way that they were all looking at us, the way that we just felt very disrespected.
They're giving you like bad eyes. Like,
yes.
Looking at you back.
Yes.
Yeah,
all
but,
of them.
Like I said, but it's just like I guess you could say we don't want to like have to move because like I said, we're eating a dessert.
Yeah.
It's our anniversary and stuff, so it's just like we don't want to move, but it's just so that we don't.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Like on it, like or is there anything I do to fix the situation? Cause, like,
no, I mean all I'm saying is as long as you're aware that it was very disrespectful. So if
it is.
Something escalates, you understand where I'm coming from.
You got it. No, it's just so sorry about that. So again, if there's anything I do to change your mind, please feel free to let me know. I'll move you. Unfortunately, I couldn't.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I'll be willing to move you wherever you want.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I mean, he's already here.
Let me know and
It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I also didn't want, and you guys might be able to hear it in the video. Like, let me explain to them. When I get so angry, I start choking up a little bit, and like tears start coming like down my eyes, and that makes me so frustrated because I'm like, it makes me so mad because I'm like, I don't want them to see me like it's hurting, like I'm getting, like I'm crying because you hurt me. No, I'm crying because I can't whoop you right now. I'm crying because I'm trying to hold back my anger so I don't deliver it, the fury that I have upon you, the wrath that I have upon you. So that's why I was kind of like choking up, and I was like, and this is frustrating because I'm trying to explain to him, and at the same time trying to make sure they're not looking at me thinking that they hurt my feelings. Girl, you didn't hurt my feelings, which you might end up hurt after this, but you didn't hurt my feelings. I just, that's how I work.
You can't come at me and my child. I get emotional right now. I get emotional because it gets me so angry. I'm the type of person which, sadly, but it makes me want to tear up when I want to beat somebody up, but I can't. But we never know, guys. Let me leave the camera here because somebody might catch these hands. Honestly, the ghetto inside of me won't come out. All right, so let me just leave you on the side.
So the manager was like, whatever, you know, and while we were trying to explain this, our dessert shows up and they give us a gift. Obviously for our anniversary, it has a candle, you know, some cookies. Made it pretty nice, but you know, at that moment everything was just kind of ruined. It was, you know, it just kind of killed the mood, you know, and you know, we're trying to still try to have a good time, but with them in the background, it just like I felt like obviously Evelyn was not having it, like enjoying it, like I was trying to.
Sorry about that, guys. My service is not really good.
Oh no, it's not you. It's not you. You're good. You're good.
I'm just joking about it.
It's okay. Thank
Guys,
you.
happy anniversary. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Cookies, and that's what you ordered, the Beverly Hills
Perfect.
Chicago dessert.
Thank you so much.
Bon appetit, guys.
Thank you.
Little sausage.
Look how cute, guys.
You ready?
Yes, we're ready. Go ahead. That is super cute.
Bon appetit, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I might just, babe, I might just chunk this candle at her though. Yay, mamas.
Kind of, you know, distracted by look, you know, we got this. Look, we got this. Let's take pictures of this. Let's enjoy this. You know, taste this. This is good. But it just like I felt like, you know, it just.
And that's what made me so much more mad because it's like it couldn't happen on a regular day. It couldn't happen like on it had to happen on our anniversary when we're celebrating incredible time, 5 years together, as me loving you sometimes, and and it had to happen the day, and it like made me so pissed because it's like I love Jacob so much. I wanted this day to be so special. I don't want him to see me ratchet and ghetto, but he had to. It kind of like ruined the day, so we might have to redo this again. Have to pay.
Tim, you're gonna have to take me out to dinner. I felt like maybe she got alcohol in her system and she got brave to want to say something. I don't know.
She was just trying to find an excuse to talk to us because we were colored. And a lot of you guys are gonna be in the comments down below being like, oh, like why do you always have to pull the race card? Let me tell you why, okay? I feel like if you were genuinely bothered because the thing was so loud, you could have went to a manager and been like, can you please go to the other table? You know, that's really loud. We're having an important conversation. Could you please, or you could have addressed me in a very respectful way, and I would have been like, you know what, girl, I honor that. Man, you know what, I respect you. I respect you for coming at me in a respectful way, and yes, girl, I can lower down the volume. The problem is when you're disrespectful to my daughter, and the way that she came at me, I just felt like she was looking down like, who are they, and why are they here? I'm gonna come from Dallas to whoop you so you can understand what respect means. Like, that's the reality. Like, then if your mama's still alive, She needs to check you. Did she not teach you respect, girl? Like, for real?
But while we were talking to the manager, what was she doing?
Well, I was talking to the manager, girl. Dead serious. While I was talking to the manager and telling him, while we were talking to the manager, she goes like this.
She's doing that the whole time.
Again, she's covering her face because apparently she thought that we wouldn't say anything about it. She wasn't feeling uncomfortable when she was speaking to us in that way.
Bring that energy over here to my table and explain to the manager what the problem was. If there was really a problem, right?
See, like, that's why we more agree on the fact that, you know, it was only because, you know, we're Hispanic or whatever it might be. Like, she just felt like she felt a little bit more entitled than us, and like maybe, you know, look down on us to where you're like, you guys don't belong here, like, get out of here, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what? You know what's funny? I didn't see no wedding finger on your hand, and you know why? Because nobody can stand your ugly attitude.
No wedding ring.
No wedding ring on your hand. I'm done with this people being like, no, it's because she chose to be single. She wants to be single. She wasn't. No, girl. No, she don't want to be single. Nobody like her. That's why. Okay? Just farted. That's how angry I am. Tell me, do you still love me though?
always and forever.
You my ride or die?
Yes.
If I would have whipped her, you would let me? If I would have came up to her and just like, would you let me?
I mean, I would have had to join you. Then Bato.
They were leaving, and I was just hoping for her to turn around just so I could be like, bye, baby. But she didn't turn around. I wanted to bless her with my kisses.
So, you know.
All right, you talk to me. I'm just kidding. Okay, go.
So with everything, you know, how she was acting after the manager showed up and like everything, it just, she knew she was in the wrong, and that's why I felt like, you know, after they just like took off, whatever. But it's like, why are you gonna ruin somebody's day just, you know, for what?
Battery died. New battery in. But guys, we're gonna end it right here because we have to finish packing. We'll probably be flying, if not in our home, by the time you guys are watching this video. But before we go, I want to say that we're always very happy, genuine people. We always like to stay positive. We love to be positive and to bless others. And you know, earthquakes have been happening in LA.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
So, you know, I would never hope that earthquakes happened in LA around where she lives. But I'm just kidding. I'm just dead serious. I'm just kidding, everybody. But if that's your mom, go get her. Call her. She needs somebody to talk to.
Anyways, guys, so like you said, we always try to stay positive and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and just close this out, and hopefully you guys don't have to ever have to pass through any situation that makes, you know, that it's either similar or worse than this, and just, you know, yeah. Anyway, so
I feel like this just makes me feel so much better because I feel like I was able to tell somebody.
you're venting.
Yeah, I was able to vent to you guys, so I feel a million times better. So thank you for listening. If this was your cup of tea, I'm so happy that we fulfilled it. If this wasn't your cup of tea, we're sorry. Our next video should be a lot funner, okay?
Alright guys, so if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join the family, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified when we post, guys.
And if you know her, tell her the J Fam says we love you. Good night.
Alright guys, peace.